Good morning, everybody. My name's Keith. Today's day trading till profitable day 22. Today I didn't take any trades, but um, really what I was looking for is just not going to happen. The price action today is very shit, very shit. But I'll tell you guys my bias and I'll walk you through a little bit just to get make a video. So basically, we come on the daily. Let me get this out of here. Come on the daily. We start to maintain just barely. We start to maintain bullish structure on the daily, but then obviously bam, and then we kind of start doing it again. So I'm assuming looking for kind of a short retrace. You know what I mean? We look for starts to maintain bullish structure. Starts to maintain bullish structure. Starts to maintain bullish structure on every single one. Come on the 5 minute and see now we're dropping, but it's just something that I can't, I'm not going to wait all day for, not my trading. But basically what I was looking for a short off. If we go into the 5 minute here, this is previous day opening gap. This is today's opening gap. I was really looking for a breakthrough of this range that's been created. If we look on the 30 minute, or hold up. Where was it? I believe it was the 5 minute. Or wait, what the fuck was I looking at? Yeah, here we go. So on the hourly, come up this big extension, like 2 weeks ago, on this big extension, and then yesterday I was able to get a great fucking trade. I made 330. So yeah, not gonna trade today. I'm not your main goal is being an observer and not forcing any trades, and you don't want to just jump into a trade when you don't know when you don't know what's going to happen. You don't want to get into a trade when you don't have an A+ setup or model. You don't want to get into a trade because you're basically just gambling. You know what I mean? Now yesterday I had a fucking great trade. Yesterday what I believe I took was this trade right here. Was this. We see liquidity sweep, liquidity sweep, and then it taps back into this order cock, hits equilibrium. I enter, swing down here, made 330 bucks. But yeah, today, did I even say what I was looking for today? Really, I would have entered short. Really, what I was looking for was a short entry off of this. Let me show you. All right, quick, short position. If we could have seen selling pressure out of this opening gap, and we see that it does fail, and then it hits EQ, and then it goes back up, so we're bullish out of this gap. But I was really looking for a retracement off the fact that our higher time frames were kind of starting to maintain bullish structure. So ideally, I would have liked to see a break, this gap getting filled, and then a breakout with selling power out of this to know, and then some confluences letting us know maybe a fair value gap getting filled and respected, and continuing to the downside. Because then I would have definitely hopped in a trade there. If we could have hit EQ and then we've seen selling pressure out of this and then broken this low, I probably would have entered like right there, stop loss like above market gap, and then my take profits would have been, honestly, I don't think that it would have came all the way down here and got it. There's potentially, but that's a fucking 2% move, which is not, it's just not ideal. You know what I mean? It just wasn't ideal. So obviously I'm not going to take any trades today. But yeah, if we could have broken out of this, and then honestly though, I think it's just too risky for me. But if we see right here, look at this. We have this extension creating this extension right here. Breaking structure, creating order block. Can we get up there, please? Okay, but yeah, and then we can see taps EQ, and then fucking goes to the moon, hits, what the fuck, dog? First take profit, second take profit, third take profit, and then, after the first take profit, you could have broke even, and then literally let the thing fly. It goes all the way up to these highs up here. And doesn't even, and the thing is, is now tomorrow. I feel like though tomorrow, depending on what we're looking at, I'm not gonna be like, oh, tomorrow I'm bullish, you know. But now we have these equally hourly highs right here that are just going to be looking to get swept. And honestly, I feel like that'll probably get swept today, and then tomorrow we'll be looking for shorts. I feel like honestly by tomorrow we might retrace. I feel like honestly we're gonna break out of this because it's gonna want to sweep these highs, especially now. These equal fucking highs, it's going to pull the market towards that. You know what I mean? So I feel like before tomorrow, when I hop on here tomorrow, these are gonna be swept, and then we are probably going to be targeting these lows, even all the way down here, where it really breaks out of that range. Because yeah, you can see comes down here, breaks out of the range. We see a huge extension to the upside, and then now it's kind of floating in this price range and this range that is created right here. If y'all can see that, dude, I always think about like showing this shit to like someone like a pilgrim or some shit. Like imagine showing this to someone, or imagine like a screen with fucking lines and shit, and being like, bro, I made fucking $400 off this shit. It's so insane. It's actually insane. But yeah, I love y'all boys, man. I love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Do something generous for somebody today. Get out of your comfort zone today. Stay disciplined. Go do something hard as fuck that you know you don't want to do, but it's going to push your life further, and you're going to feel growth from it. When you get into a hard situation, when you think about having to do a hard situation or wanting to do a hard situation, and like, I mean, if you're base 99% of people, you don't want to do a hard situation. You want to stay in your bubble of comfort. You know what I mean? But get all this off my screen. But like, think about. Don't think how hard is something. Think about how am I going to grow. How am I going to grow from this? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. You guys have a great rest of your day. I love you guys. If you tuned into this, especially if you've made it to the end of this video, this one's a little bit longer than the past couple ones. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Love.